Hello and welcome to Tabletop 24, and today we've got a different type of unboxing for you, and this should be some accessories. Now, you'll have seen us unbox some of the Arkham Horror and also some of the Marvel Champions the card game sets on the channel. Now, one of the things we've got for those is a good storage solution. Now, with any good storage solution, you need some good dividers. Now, we use these from Tesseract Games, and there's some really high quality dividers. We're going to show you some of those now, some of the latest ones that we've picked up. So a massive thank you, obviously, there from Nick, and these get included with pretty much everything. Now, Tesseract does a number of different products, storage solutions and dividers for different games. They always come really well packaged. And there's always some nice extra touches with what we get. So, as you'll see there's quite a few different sets that we've picked up. So we're gonna get these out now. A lot of these will be for the Arkham Horror card game, because we've just started to set up our storage solution for that, and then we've picked up the latest Marvel sets from Tesseract. So let's get those out of the way. We'll pop the Arkham ones to one side and we'll come back to them. But the Marvel ones, we have picked up all their previous ones. These are just what's coming out for the new sets. Now, these were the extra alt art sleeves that we've picked up, which were extras for the Green Goblin dividers. And then we've picked up the alt art for the Guardians of the Galaxy expansion, and also the expert expansion. Now, these were completely gratuitous purchases, and I didn't need to change them, but I just wanted to give that extra bling that we've got on there. Now, these are the vertical dividers. They do also come in horizontal as well. They are spectacularly printed and they're really nice thick cardstock, and hopefully you'll see that when we put some of these up. So these are the colourful encounters. So again, these are a bit more gratuitous to help me identify the encounter sets that within the Marvel Champions card game easily by where they've come from. So we've got the Rise of the Red Skull, the Kang, the Galaxy's Most Wanted, and the Hood. So that's not yet out, but we've got the dividers ready for that. And then we've got some of the Mad Titan Shadow, so the latest big box set. So Tesseract put these out for in sets for the latest releases, and they try and put them into cycles. So what we've picked up here, and this is the main one that we've been waiting for, is the Mad Titan Shadow monthly release in phase 4, as they've called it. So they come from, you see that, so you got the Mad Titan Shadow, and they are double-sided. They're really nice quality, really thick card on there, and the colours are absolutely, I mean, that's green, so it's not really going to show up, so that's my bad. The colours are really stand out on the sets and easily help you identify them. So we've got the heroes, which come with the hero colouring, villains for the villains. Then we've got the standard set of encounters, the Infinity Gauntlet. So, and what also comes with him is the cycle for the next set of heroes. So we've got Nebula, War Machine, Valkyrie, Vision, and then the Hood set, which are all yet to be released. And then we've got some additional sets from there, and also the market for the Galaxy's Most Wanted, which was one that was missed out from previous sets. And one thing about Tesseract is their customer service is great, and they've identified sometimes where things have got missed or changed, and they're always happy to make up for that in additional sets. So those were our dividers for Marvel Champions and the latest set. What we'll also be doing with ours is popping them into sleeves. That's probably, again, a bit overkill, but these are so nice, I wouldn't want them to actually get damaged or defaced as we sort of keep them in the storage and we're thumbing through the different sets. So as you'll see, they're from the Marvel Champions, and what also we picked up was the extra sets for Arkham Horror, the card game. Now, we don't have all of the individual sets for the scenarios, mainly because we collect the return to boxes and we use the dividers from there, and they're quite good storage. This is mainly going to be for player cards and also standalones and some storage before the return twos get released. Now, who knows, with Fantasy Flight's release plan, they might change how they're going to do those going forward. I mean, the fact that they're now releasing the encounter sets and also the investigators in separate boxes rather than the monthly releases. So who knows what that's going to be. But anyway, back onto the dividers that we've picked up. So let's get these right round the right way. So what we have got here is some blank investigator dividers. So again, for those investigators that are not names, so they're in between sort of sets. So we'll see them up there. Again, some really nice independent artwork for this. So you can, like I say, you can be able to pop them in there whilst we await getting proper dividers for proper named investigators. Now again, these are the same, but they are blank for encounters and standalones. So whilst we're waiting for those return to sets to come through, and again, I can't emphasize how nice the artwork and the quality of these is. I'll give them a break so you can actually hear that they're really good standard quality card. I mean, they're stored in elastic bands, and there's no actual sort of tension on them at all, so which is great. Then we've got the standalone scenario dividers, which I was thinking about the storage solution for that, and we'll get that on the channel at some point. How do we actually store them? And these come in a nice sort of set of colours for the sets to sort of identify them and keep them separate from everything. So we've picked up all of those so that actually we can store those in the main box rather than have them still in their blister packs as we go through. So they're really nice. And that's going to be great to be able to organise the collection, like I say, rather than them in the blister packs just shoved in the back of the cupboard. Mention the player decks. So here we have the 4 player deck sort of dividers. So these will just be for to identify pre-built decks in the set. Then we've got the reference cards. So for a divider for the references, and then the print and play sets that are available that I have printed myself, not too bad a quality if I do say so myself, and we'll be getting them out and potentially maybe doing a bit of a how-to how we actually went through that and printing them at home. Then we've got the Sergeant player card set. So this was, I believe, the middle sort of tier for all of the player cards. In them you've got Guardian, Survivor, Seeker, Rogue and Mystic. Neutral cards, and so I'll pop them up there so you can see some nice colour artwork for them to help you identify your weaknesses, basic weaknesses, bonded cards, multi-class cards. And then for each of the sets we have got the different dividers for the different types of cards that you'll come across. So we've got, put them up there, skills, more skills at different value, again 0 cost skills, events, Guardian events, more events, and then the 3 values for assets. So one of the things I didn't want to do was go for all out with all the dividers, but they do offer a set that will break it down into the individual points for each set. But I thought that might have been a bit too much for me personally. So same for the Survivor, same for the Seeker, and then we've got the second set, same for the Seeker, same for the Rogue, same for the Mystic, and then we've got the neutrals. So, like I say, there's a really nice Dividers from Tesseract, and probably some of the best Dividers I've actually ever really seen. So if you like that, do check them out. You will see those in gameplays that we'll be having out on the channel, and also we'll try and get some videos of the organisation of the set that we've got here. Now, just before I started to edit the video, we did have another order arrive from Tesseract. This was to round out our Arkham collection, so let's get this opened. So again, as always, lovely presented. Branding is always on point for Tesseract. And as I mentioned in the video to start with, these are for the named investigators. So as we've said, our storage solution is going to be mainly around storage for player cards rather than the cycles, because we do use the return to boxes. So these are all of the currently named investigators for the whole of the LCG. So pretty much a lot of what we've seen previously. Still originally in that great quality from Tesseract. And yeah, so even got the newer Heroes form expedition. Sorry, the Edge of the Earth expansion, which is due out later. So thank you for watching this unboxing of Dividers for Arkham Horror LCG and also for Marvel Champions. If you haven't done so already, please check our other videos on the channel. We'll catch you next time.